Welcome back to our English learning program. My name's Emma, and I'll be your host today. I am so excited because we have a really practical and fun lesson planned for all of you.
Hi, everyone. I'm David. It's absolutely great to be here with you in the studio, and we're very happy you're tuning in today. There is nothing better than starting your English journey with the basics that actually help you talk to people right away.
Exactly. Today's lesson is all about greetings and introductions. This is one of the most important topics when learning English because greetings are usually the first thing you say to someone. It sets the tone for the whole conversation.
Spot on. If you know how to greet people politely and introduce yourself clearly, you can make a very good first impression. It builds your confidence immediately.
We'll learn how to say hello and goodbye, how to introduce yourself and others, and how to use polite phrases correctly. We've got a lot to cover, but we're going to take it slow.
And don't worry, we'll also explain new words and expressions step by step with plenty of examples so you can hear how they sound in a natural conversation.
Let's begin with the basics. David, what is the simplest way to greet someone in English? I mean, if you're just walking down the street and see someone you know.
The simplest ways are hello and hi. They are the foundation of almost every interaction in the English-speaking world.
These words seem easy, but learners often ask, when should I use each one? Is there a hidden rule we should know about?
That's a great question, Emma. It really comes down to the relationship. Hello is polite and neutral. You can use it in almost any situation, whether you are talking to a boss or a stranger. Hi, on the other hand, is friendly and casual. It's best for people you already know, like your friends or your neighbors.
So, if I meet my teacher for the first time, I should say hello, right? Just to be safe?
Yes, exactly. Saying hello, teacher, or hello, Mr. Smith, sounds polite and respectful. It shows you understand the formal setting.
What about greeting friends at a party? I imagine hello might sound a bit too stiff there.
Sure, right. With friends, you can say hi or even hey. Now, let me explain hey for a second. Hey is very casual and friendly. It's what I'd say to you when I walk into the studio. But you should not use it in formal situations or with people you don't know well.
That makes sense. Now let's talk about greetings we use at different times of the day. I always found these a bit more elegant.
I agree. These are called time-based greetings, and they change as the sun moves. First, there's good morning, used from early morning until noon. Then we have good afternoon, from noon until late afternoon, maybe around 5 p.m. Finally, good evening is used once the sun starts to set.
Are these greetings formal, or can I use them with my friends too?
They are polite and slightly formal, but very common. You can use them at work, at school, or when meeting someone new. It's a very safe way to sound professional and kind at the same time.
Wait, I have to ask. Can we say good night as a greeting? Like if I walk into a restaurant at 8 p.m.?
Good question. This is a common mistake. No, good night is usually a goodbye, not a greeting. You say it when you are leaving a place or going to sleep. If you arrive somewhere at night, you still say good evening.
Got it. That's a really helpful distinction. Now let's move on to casual greetings. These are the ones I hear in movies all the time.
Oh, definitely. Some popular casual greetings are what's up, how's it going, and how are things. These are great for making the conversation feel relaxed.
These sound like questions, David. Do we answer them with a long explanation? If someone asks, what's up, should I tell them about my breakfast and my commute?
No, not usually. These are friendly greetings, not real requests for information. If someone says, what's up, you can just say, not much, or hey. If they ask, how's it going, you can say, pretty good, or all good. It's more about the vibe than the facts.
So if someone says, what's up, I don't need to explain my whole day. That's a relief. I used to think I was being rude by being short.
Exactly. A short, friendly answer is perfect. It's like a verbal wave.
Now let's practice responding to greetings politely. This is where people often get stuck. If someone asks, "How are you?" what should we say to sound natural?
Some common polite answers are, "I'm fine, thank you," "I'm doing well," or the very common, "I'm good, thanks." Notice how we often add a little thanks at the end.
Curiously, why do we say thank you here? Is it just a habit?
It's because the other person is showing interest in you and your well-being. Saying thank you makes your answer sound polite and appreciative of their kindness.
And I assume we shouldn't just stop there. Should we always ask the question back to keep things balanced?
Enthusiastically, yes, absolutely. For example, "I'm fine, thank you. How about you?" Or, "I'm doing well, and yourself?" This keeps the conversation going and shows you care about them too.
What if you're not feeling great? Maybe you had a long day or a cold. Is it okay to say that, or is it better to just say, "I'm fine"?
Yes, of course. You can be honest but still polite. You don't want to complain too much to a stranger, but with acquaintances, you can say, "I'm a bit tired," or "I'm okay," or "I've been busy lately."
Those answers sound very natural. They aren't too heavy, but they're honest.
Exactly, and they don't sound negative or rude. They just invite a little bit more empathy.
Energized. Now let's move on to the big one, introductions. David, how do you introduce yourself when you walk into a room full of new people?
The most common ways are very simple. "My name is David," or "I'm David." You don't need fancy words for this.
Questioning. Is one better than the other? Does "my name is" sound more professional?
Analyzing. Both are correct, but they have different flavors. "My name is a bit more formal and structured. "I'm" is more casual and is actually what you'll hear most often in everyday conversation. It's quick and friendly.
Suggestively. Can we add extra information? I feel like just a name can be a bit short sometimes.
Excitedly, yes, you definitely should add context. You can add your job, your country, or your reason for being there. For example, "I'm David, I'm a student," or "My name is David and I'm from the UK." It gives the other person something to talk about.
Smoothly. Now let's talk about introducing someone else. This happens a lot at work or at parties when you want your friends to meet.
Knowledgeably, you can say, "This is my friend Emma," or for something a bit more sophisticated, "I'd like you to meet Emma."
Smiling. I like that second one. It sounds very classy. Which one should I use at a business meeting?
Points out, "I'd like you to meet Emma" is definitely more formal and polite. It's perfect for a professional setting. "This is great for casual hangouts."
Acting it out. And when I'm being introduced, what should I say? I usually just stand there and smile.
You should say, "Nice to meet you," or "Pleased to meet you." It's the standard response and it works every time.
Curiously. And how do we respond when they say that to us? Do we just say it back?
Smiling, you can say, "Nice to meet you too." Or if you want to sound a bit more advanced, you can say, "Likewise."
Intrigued. Oh, likewise. Can you explain that one again? It sounds like a great word to have in my vocabulary.
Explaining. Sure. Likewise basically means "the same for me." It's short, polite, and it shows you have a good handle on the language. It's a very smooth way to reply.
Appreciatively. I'll have to remember that one. Now let's touch on polite phrases in general. They really are the glue that holds a conversation together, aren't they?
Sincerely, they really are. Here are the big ones. Please when you're asking for something. Thank you when you receive something. And you're welcome when you're responding to someone else's thanks.
Adding on. And what about when we need to get through a crowd or interrupt someone?
Reminding. Ah, yes. "Excuse me" is perfect for getting attention or passing someone in a hallway. And of course, "sorry" is your go-to for any little apology.
Playfully. David, can you give an example using "excuse me"? Maybe you're at a busy cafe.
Acting. Sure. "Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Do you know where the sugar is?"
It's much more polite, definitely. Okay, we're coming to the end of our list. Let's talk about goodbyes. How do we wrap things up?
Warmly. The most common ways are goodbye and the shorter bye. But if you want to sound more friendly, you can use see you later, see you soon, or take care.
I've always wondered about see you later. Does it actually mean I'm going to see them again today?
Clarifying, not necessarily. See you later is just a general way of saying we'll meet again at some point. And take care is a really lovely way to say goodbye because it means be safe or stay well.
Touched. I love that. It adds a bit of warmth to the end of a talk. Well, David, I think we should show our listeners how this all fits together. Let's do a longer practice conversation.
Enthusiastically, great idea. Let's imagine we are meeting for the first time at a coffee shop or a conference.
Hello, my name's Emma. I don't think we've met before.
Hi, Emma. I'm David. Nice to meet you.
Smiling. Nice to meet you too. How are you today? It's a lovely morning, isn't it?
Cheerfully. I'm doing well, thank you. It really is a beautiful day. How about you?
Brightly. I'm great, thanks. I'm just here for the English workshop. Where are you from, David?
Friendly. I'm from Australia. I flew in yesterday. And you?
Impressed. Australia. Wow. I'm from Canada. Well, it was really nice talking to you, David.
Sincerely. Yes, it was nice meeting you too, Emma. I hope you enjoy the workshop.
Checking her watch. Thank you. I actually have to go now. See you later.
Waving. All right. Take care. Goodbye.
Back to host voice. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson on greetings and introductions. I hope that role play helped you see how natural it can be.
Summarizing, today we practiced a lot. We covered saying hello and goodbye, introducing yourself and others, using polite phrases, and understanding those tricky casual expressions.
Encouragingly, don't just listen though. Try using these expressions in your real life today, even if you just say good morning to a neighbor. Practice makes progress.
Warmly, exactly. Thank you so much for listening and spending your time with us today.
Cheerfully. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you in the next lesson.
Waving. Bye. Take care.